Hey folks, welcome to our first D&D video. In this video we have all the characters voicing themselves. Dan is our dungeon master, so he's going to be doing most of the narration. Right now we're stuck on an island, but we're underground on the island, and we're trying to stop a group of cultists, and you'll see what happens from there. But I'll let Dan take it away for now.
When darkness grew in the town of Casson, they were there. When the people of Casson needed them, they were oblivious. When the evils attacked, they got hurt and fell in holes. Somehow, these unlikely heroes and heroines tolerated each other for longer than many would have thought possible. They defeated a lich and his minions, uncovering a cultist plot in the process. Through a joint feat of bravery and probably skill, they rid the city of Tamran of its cultist infestation. Now they've managed to not kill themselves or their guides and chase the final cultists below ground. In a cursed city filled with gold and treasure, they hunt down the high priestess Iramine and make friends with one of her priests. No, really. Together, the group will face terrors and hardships, facing them with grace? Stoic determination? Maybe. Previously on D&D, the heroes managed to shoot electricity at a construct until it superheated and exploded. Thankfully, nobody died, because everyone ran away. The party has crossed a bridge into the city, and directly ahead is a whole bunch of buildings. They are decrepit, crumbling next to the wall that seems to go around the entire city. The city is shaped like a circle, which they might have seen if they had paid attention in the map room. One of the things they should notice: it is very obvious that the city walls surrounding them are covered in gold to a height of about 40 feet. Where the gold stops, it appears as a regular stone wall. Looking at the buildings around them, it's unclear what they were used for prior to the city's fall. There are discarded piles of something all around, also covered in gold.
It looks like the city floods with gold.
Molten gold? Well, we already knew that.
It seems that the rock underneath the gold is the same rock that is on the wall above the line of gold. It appears to be a mixture of different types of rock, but that's probably just due to the fact they were so far underground. Looks like there may be veins of marble in the stone up there. From what I remember, the city of Zingrafar was not always called that. The city of Golden Death used to be a Thessalonian city that was populated by the Aslanti peoples that moved from the island continent of Aslant to the area that is now Avestan. They built a large empire spread out through Avestan, and this city in particular was not connected to any of the 7 cities of virtue, but it was its own sort of sovereign nation. The peace lasted for years and years until the Starfall saw the water of the city be poisoned. It was terrible. Thousands and thousands died through warfare and everything else you could think of. Tarbafon, who would later become the Whispering Tyrant, occupied the city and made a vast treasure vault out of it. Legend says that he locked all his riches away somewhere in here. What used to be the most pristine waterways and canals that the world has ever known has now become a city whose waterways run with gold. Ironic, isn't it? What used to bring life now only brings death. The molten gold that runs through these waterways would surely prove deadly to our skin. You might lose hair if you had hair, but I don't have any.
Well, the rest of us aren't so lucky, or maybe we are. Who's to say if hair is a virtue or not?
A virtue? I'm looking at this wall and I don't see a way out. We need some way to climb above the golden layer and scale the wall.
We build stairs.
We need materials.
Golden stairs.
Perhaps we should be wary of using any of the gold, for it may turn into its molten form at any moment.
Ah, yes. The old melting gold technique.
It seems like the heat is crumbling the foundation of these buildings. That's why most of them are we're so low to the ground. Something is still bothering me about this bridge, though. In my experience, the only way to prevent a city from flooding like this would be to create a blockade or to hire a very powerful magic user to cast a spell and protect the entire city.
What if I disguise myself as molten gold so it goes right around me?
I think you should try it.
No.
I'm getting bored. I mean, there's all this gold. I know that's what some of us are here for, but we've got stuff to do. Can we find these cultists and beat them up?
We've been on this island for 4 days already. We must leave by the 10th day. That's when the boat will be back to pick us up.
We should figure out a way to track the cultists to the city.
Well, we already know that the cultists fought someone on the bridge and then headed into the city.
These runes seem to say something about summoning something while being in the square. Perhaps that is where all this gold is coming from.
It has to do with being in the square, everyone.
Maybe that's what they did to survive. They go into the square while the gold is molten and stay there until it floods away.
Pretty sure there are no people here, but I am known to miss things.
I can feel the channels of gold underground, like it is being kept in its molten form by something. It feels different than the magic in the square, though.
Whoa, that's a really large summoning square. I've seen one of these before. Looks like it's for a sizable fire elemental.
Let's go kill some cultists before this gets out of hand. I take it back!
Look, Fire Guy, we're much more dangerous than you think. You better back up or you're gonna die. You're literally gonna die.
Oh, there's someone out here. Guys!
So, dudes, I come in peace. I'm here on a mission from my leader to investigate a disturbance in the square, which is, you guys. What are you doing here?
Seems he is telling the truth. How many cultists are there?
Less than 100, more than 5.
But how many? How many swordsmen? How many spellcasters? Rangers?
Well, he's already told us a lot of very detailed information.
Yeah, dude.
Listen here, punk. You're going to have to hand over any weapons and take off that mask of yours. And take us to your boss.
Give us the mask.
Why, dude?
To destroy it.
Maybe we can use the masks we already have as a disguise?
Well, then we don't need to take his.
But we can still destroy it.
Why?
The principle of it.
Why do you need to get to my boss?
We were once a part of your religion. You are now a part of. We've discovered the truth behind the masks. We're now on a mission to expose it and stop the cultists from their evil deeds. But we need your help.
What's in it for me?
You'll get a cut of the paycheck.
And immunity? I want immunity.
Of course.
Well then, follow me, dudes.
So my character, Alp, from here leads the gang to the cultists, and our first stop is through this dark, dark tunnel where we see that the walls are lined with gold and scored from some sort of ancient battle. There's also golden bones laying all over the place, and very clear signs that something bad has happened here. So I light up a fireball and shoot it down the hallway. And then, Zadi lights up her hair to illuminate the hallway. And every member of the party is filled with a sense of utter dread. Subscribe to find out what happens next. And don't forget to support us on Patreon so we can keep making videos for wonderful viewers just like you.